like Chewbacca, but that's a-okay. Do. Hi, my name is Kira, and welcome to my life. Now, I've been gone for about 6 months. A lot has happened in that time. I drive now. My hair is a different color. I've got a job. Pretty much it. For those of you that don't like my color, this color, my hair right now, don't worry. It won't be here for much longer. Once winter comes around, I've got something planned. So, you guys have seen the video. Sorry for being gone for 6 months, but you guys have seen the title. And you guys know today we're going to be talking about my major. Something that at this sweet, tender age of 16, I'm expected to have figured out by now. And spoiler alert, I don't. Now, for those of you that have known what you wanted to be since you were 3 years old, congratulations. What do you want me to do? Give you a cookie? I'm indecisive and awkward. Video on both how those two mix together coming very soon, because it's been a doozy being a 16-year-old who's indecisive and awkward. However, this video is not about that. It's about my major. Now, don't get me wrong. As a sweet little 5-year-old, I knew exactly what I wanted for my life. I wanted to be Hannah Montana. And I don't just mean I wanted to live the best of both worlds. I mean I wanted to be the daughter of Billy Ray Cyrus. Have you seen that man? He is a gift upon humanity, and he is so nice and gentle and just loving, and I want that to be my father. However, as a 5-year-old, no one wanted to tell me that wasn't an actual career I could have. Being a pop star isn't something you tell your 5-year-old does not exist. It's something you tell your 6-year-old. And that's when you help your 6-year-old find a new career or something else to dabble in. And that is when I was introduced to the wonderful, wonderful world of theater. Being a 6-year-old who had the attention span of a peanut and just didn't really want to listen to other people, putting me in a situation where I had to listen to a strange adult and there were 30 other kids around me, that made me stop. This made me stop. I've always been the kid who's like doesn't do well with a lot of other kids around me because too many variables. But however, the 6-year-old learning how to act, it was a doozy because, why do I say the word doozy? I don't know. It was a doozy. Primarily because I was 6. Yet somehow, 6-year-old me understood the concept of acting better than 16-year-old me does. Probably because at this point, I'm just always acting. And that's the tea, sis. But as a little 6-year-old, I loved acting. I loved being in the right side of the spotlight. I never fully did get into the actual spotlight. I've always been more of the person to kind of step back and let someone else shine. And I just make sure that the light's fully on them. Now I've never been one to like decline an option to share a spotlight, however. For example, a couple of years ago, Ellie and I performed in the school's talent show. If I can find a clip of that, I'll insert it here. But, I've got a friend who can, like, pop this part of my thumb, and I've been trying to learn how to do it all summer, and I can't do it, and I'm very upset. That was really off topic, sorry. But, yeah, little 6-year-old me even then didn't really fully appreciate the spotlight. And learning that made me realize, man, I really don't want to be Hannah Montana. Because performing in front of 40 people as a 6-year-old, and even as a, was I 14? I was 14 years old when me and Ellie performed together. I didn't appreciate it. I didn't like it. I mean, it's one thing to have been in the spotlight previously, or, you know, like be in the background of it, or barely be in it. But it's a whole other thing to like literally have lights in your face, people watching you. It's terrifying. I hated it. I never want to do it again. But, you know, there's always got to be a backup. So from ages of 6 to 10, I wanted to be an actress / model. And I lived my best life acting in local plays and theaters and putting on school performances and dancing and singing with my friends. However, once I turned 10, a darker reality faced me. You know, I was a whole double digits now. I was like, what am I going to do with my life? I'm an adult in 8 whole years. I need a logical career. I chose law. As a 10-year-old, I wanted to do criminal law. If that doesn't tell you what kind of child I was right then and there, I don't know what will. But yeah, no, 10-year-old me decided I wanted to be a lawyer, and or I wanted to be a lawyer or a forensic scientist, mind you. I learned what the word forensic meant as a 10-year-old. All the kids that I went to school with were all depressed now. I wonder if it's because we were all so smart. But like, looking back at how 10-year-old me saw the world, it's no surprise why I ended up the way I am. Also, this jacket is coming off because it's way too hot in my room right now. So, sorry family, but it's way too hot, so yes, I'm gonna film like this. But my major has always just been something that's always been on the tip of my tongue and something I've always wondered what to do. Now that I'm 16, it's definitely on the top of my mind, considering I'm going to be out of my mother's house in 1 year, 5 months, and a handful of days at the time of filming this. And actually exactly 1 year and 5 months from today I'll be 18, so this video's not going to go up on this day. I don't know, I'm acting like you guys are going to care. Not knowing what you're going to do with your life is kind of daunting, and for those of you who think I'm being a tad dramatic, I wanted to be an actress. Nothing is too dramatic. Also, speaking of acting, my new dream role is Angelica Schuyler in Hamilton. Like, Hamilton is the pinnacle of entertainment, right next to Endgame. I feel like of theater entertainment, Hamilton's up there with like everything else. I'm just saying everything else because I don't want to name other musicals that I love for fear of being hated. But I actually recently got to see Hamilton, and if anything, it just drove my love of acting even further. Which is a nice segue into my next point, which is, now that I'm 16, I've been thinking, my major should be something to do with something I love, and it should also reflect the places that I work. So, I work in a movie theater. I'm back on YouTube, hopefully this time for more than just the summer. So I've decided my major should be directing, acting, and cinematography. I know that's how this is called, I don't know my major, but sitting here thinking about it, I've realized I know what my major should be. I don't know if it's going to be what it actually is, or if I'm going to follow through with my whole law plan, or if by some miracle I actually do end up being a pop star. God forbid I end up having to perform in front of thousands of people. I will start crying and hyperventilating because that is so many people. However, if that's the plan for my life is, then I'm not gonna reject it, because that's how nihilism works. For those of you who also don't know where your life is going, give this video a thumbs up. Let's all be together in solidarity and confusion in this short life we're all living, and our brief time on this planet. If you got comments on future videos, if you have an idea of a video you'd like to see me make in the future, go ahead and leave it down in the comments below, because I read all the comments and I like to listen to you guys. You guys are cool. Also, shout out to this account. They are like, I guess, I want to say me and Ellie's first fan page. They're really, really cool and chill to interact with. Go follow them, because honestly, but I do like to talk to them. They're very, very chill. This is a long outro. I will see you guys in my next video, and yeah, love you.